they're now being her being an industry plant. Now, industry plants are a real thing. That's not a conspiracy. There are actual industry plants in a lot of different places. That is a legitimate thing. In her case, I personally don't think so. It really seems like a classic internet case of latching on to something really silly, and the person that was responsible for making the silly thing happen is trying to capitalize off of that 15 minutes thing and trying to make something from it. So she's doing, the team is doing everything they can to keep her in like the mainstream consciousness, because in the current climate of the cyberspace, it is a completely uphill battle to stay on the tip of people's tongues, because everything changes so quickly. People don't even remember what was talked about 3 hours ago. Everything moves at a breakneck pace. It's cutthroat. So they know that, she knows that, so she's going on podcasts, going on stage, really trying to keep the hot tool alive, just putting fire, more wood on the fire to keep it burning. I don't think she's an industry fan. I really think this is the classic case of someone trying to ride that meme and make a career out of it. But anyway, what I really wanted to focus on today is just how interesting this is. Because memes come and go. The meme life cycle nowadays is only like a few hours. But sometimes you have a rare example like the top 2 in here, where it does last a little bit longer. And in cases like that, the person behind it really does try and strive to make a career out of it, because it is such a good opportunity to do so. I would say most of the time it doesn't work, but sometimes it does, and when it does, it is a life-changing experience. Like for her, it already is life-changing. She's good at her job. It seems like she's got a lot of money on the table for some of these appearances. If they're making a show, she's getting paid to make the show. It seems like already her whole life has changed almost overnight. And this means only like a week or so old, if that. So yeah, anyway, I do want to talk about this a little bit because I really do just find it super interesting. That's about it. Yeah.
Is this the first car that you've driven? It is literally way faster than it's supposed to be. I just love how much
Your journey, Commander, is just beginning. It's time to begin outfitting your...
I believe I'm watching the debate. I never watched the debates. This is the only one that I've been somewhat in. Okay, let's watch that police chase now. It's better than Up to the Hype. I've heard non-stop about this goddamn police chase. So I heard this is like some actual GTA shit.
David, we were run over at Knoxbury Farm on the way.
There were 2 Ferraris.
No one told me there'd be jump scares in here. Holy shit. Wow, that was so loud. What the fuck?
And Dylan, we have another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. This is an attempted traffic stop, as I mentioned. Unclear which agency and who's...
Okay, so now he's just booking it out of there.
Pursuit. What we can't see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic, and aggressive tactics.
What the fuck?
These 2 cars have a red light. You can see some front-end...
Interesting maneuver.
down a residential street.
That's skill. How is that? Don't give me that shit at all. That wasn't skill at all. He just wedged himself between the 2 cars and hit the gas. There was no skill involved in that maneuver. And he also got lucky the car next to him backed up, so he had a little extra space for it.
Random turns, nonetheless, here at a pretty high rate.
He needs to find a bridge and then switch cars. Oh, holy shit, he actually is switching cars.
What?
Either going to walk or run away here, drop his phone.
This
and
is
now,
What is that? Did he hit the wrong button on his controller? What is going on?
Alejandro built it.
a pickup truck.
Should we take it
Well,
for a
see,
spin?
okay, yeah.
Don't look at me, man. You're the one who gets paid to be a
I was going to say, maybe
What the fuck? Man, he must have left the cops in the dust. Man, you have the afterburners on that Honda Civic. Fucking turbojets activated.
That opens up. I'll call it.
One star left.
You decide.
Yeah. Helicopter is just so busted in the police chase minute.
Here we go.
You can never escape it.
Some traffic, some wild turns here. They have to get some ground gears into this area.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single officer here. Where are they at? Bro, this guy could probably just go home and just wait out the launching bubble. I don't know. Where are they? Maybe not. Maybe there's a cat in a helicopter. I don't know. What was that? Oh, the siren.
For no other reason except So maybe the possibility
Let me,
of
What is he doing?
You know, I've got an idea. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, let's roll a car. You up for it?
getting a parking spot once again. Anaheim. We'll try it again. We'll try it again.
Oh, we lost him. Oh,
Yeah.
there he is.
See you there.
Looks like he's coming up another couple of
Cameraman has a new butt. Yeah.
Looks like he's trying to break into the van.
Oh, he did.
And now you can see the
There they are. There's the boys in blue.
Like he's trying to hotwire at this point. And you can see they have lit them up.
So someone in chat enlightened me. My dad used to always say hot wiring modern cars is almost impossible.
I'll be right over.
Is that true or false? Like cars made them within the last 10 years, getting mostly truths and a couple of falses. So if he actually hotwires this van, I'm going to have to assume that it's an older van.
We're actually on the north side.
I can actually see that he's trying to hotwire it. He's got the alarm going off. Oh, he's done it. The cameraman sounds excited.
Now trying to block.
Oh boy, it's a game of chicken. Here comes a 45-point turn.
As he is now stuck in that parking spot. There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him, but I only see those.
I like that they're giving him plenty of space to work with. There we go.
He's going to probably try and ram it again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting it.
It's going to be more than a 4-point turn.
What else can those officers do? They really don't have any options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Now he's racing.
What the fuck?
4 officers.
Oh fuck! The whole department's here now. Oh! Is he drifting? Oh god, he actually... Whoa! Did you see that drift?
Look at this.
Holy shit!
Around all of those black and whites, those are 2 Fullerton police officers.
Oh my god, this guy must have hopped in this car and made sure that when he hotwired it, he had his copy of Teriyaki Boys on cassette in order to play it through the radio here. What a mean drift.
That's right. Anybody who is willing to engage with those cops like that.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the night.
That'd be so frustrating. I wouldn't be surprised if the civilians just start chasing him down now.
Surely CHP, for as far as I can see out the window up here in Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way.
I wonder if he has a plan in mind.
People wondering too, David, that you can only imagine that CHP has been requested to take this over because you've got Anaheim PD who's pretty much out of pocket.
See, like right there, I feel like if he had just stopped and like hid somewhere, he might have been alright. Right, this guy is just a piece of shit though. Hitting so many cars, endangering all these civilians. I'm no fan, but it's hard not to appreciate the entertainment of a good chase, especially when there's no one that's injured.
There's Anaheim PD's.
Oh, damn! The chopper's in it. Imagine this is like a Just Cause situation. This chopper drops like a grappling hook and hits the van, picking it up and drops them off at the police headquarters. Fuck me, that'd be so cool. I see a lot of people insulting the officers. I disagree. When it comes to chases, I think they have the right philosophy most of the time, where if it's like a very dangerous situation, you don't chase because you don't want to endanger civilians. I think that's their policy, and I think that's the right way of handling it. Like, I see a lot of people shitting on them for not engaging in this chase here and, like, going fucking crazy, ramping off of parked tow trucks like it's GTA. And I just think that'd be the wrong way of handling it. I'd be more mad at the officers, because they're not going to be able to drive, like, in a way that doesn't endanger people. So they're letting this guy go solo, they have the chopper on him, so they'll always know where he is, and then they will just go in a safer route that doesn't put people at risk. I think that is the right way of handling it, 100%. So I do not blame the cops at all. The only thing I was criticizing is how slow they were to being on him when he was fully stopped. Since they have the chopper, they're getting real-time info. I would have expected them to at least be closer to him. I wasn't criticizing them for the lack of, like, high-speed pursuit, fucking hitting him with a pit maneuver in a residential area. They straight up let him hotwire the truck, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the fuck-up I'm talking about. They were so far behind, this dude was able to hotwire a truck, run through 5 little townhomes, and then back up 30 times before anyone else showed up to the scene. That's what I'm criticizing. It's not the lack of them chasing him through all of these people, like the residential area, and like around all of these people's cars. Why didn't they shoot the tires? That's a good point. Like, there was an officer there. I'm shocked he didn't just start shooting the tires out or something. I feel like it's got to be like every officer's dream to like pop the tires on a car. Stray bullets. That's a fair point, actually. That's fair. It was literally a townhome. Good point. Van's got some good horsepower. Almost feels like an advertisement for this van. Not only does it have good horsepower, but the traction on it's actually nuts. He's made some very tight turns, and it's held up really well. I feel like I'm watching a commercial.
All of these turns.
Easy to steal. Yeah, they cut that part out of the ad.
He just tries to use the
God damn. Parting the seas. I cannot believe they haven't hit him with the spike trap yet. He must be driving too fast that they can't get ahead of him for it.
Throughout this pursuit, and the pursuit.
Narrator's like an esports announcer. Yeah, he's casting this like it's an actual league match. Can't blame him. Like, this is the most excitement he's probably had on the job ever.
Freeway approaching Norwalk if he continues in the west.
He has to have some kind of destination in mind or something. It's just random turns and driving and parking lots.
Just went right over the curb there. I mean, there really was his way. I'm not even sure what.
Yeah, he's even being critiqued by the announcer.
For a spike. Look at this.
Oh!
Trying to get around traffic. Yeah, almost landed into that tree.
Oh, wait, he did. Yep. Nearly spun out. He got clipped. Man, watching this live must have been nuts. Holy shit. Please, Brian. Spazzy, when you're so young. You're so John.
Oh, he's lost his tire.
Yeah, he's on his rims.
That rear tire is,
Man, it is still scoop. Oh my, real-time editing.
Control of this vehicle as he continues northbound on Marquardt Avenue, right along.
The YouTube chat is going so hard. Paint shop, and they're just screaming paint shop.
Still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD.
Fullerton PD on the case, baby. So we're gonna need the Dominic Toretto private military company coming in to stop this guy. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left rear wheel. Almost struck several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet. But you can see he is really...
It really is a miracle. Oh. Oh, boy.
It's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck.
How the fuck does he get out of this situation? What's... I've never been in this situation. What is proper protocol for a car like this? Like, what do you do? Like, oh my god, the officer got a gun drawn on a van that's been speeding around in front of me. Do I go around? Do I stay? Like, what the fuck? I would be panicking. Like, I myself would be panicking. I wouldn't know if, like, I need to run away, like, drive out, or if I'm supposed to stay put. No, I'm talking about the civilian car, not the fucking officer. Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? I just don't know. Like, if I saw this in front of me and I happened to be the car right behind it, my heart would be racing probably faster than this guy's. just between the decision of, am I supposed to go around this, or am I supposed to just like stay parked here, or like maybe pull off to the right side like a fire truck coming through.
You were put into reverse once and ran into that.
Man, those sparks are flying off like an episode of Power Rangers. Jesus Christ.
He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear.
Oh, it's starting to fire. Oh, maybe he's going to blow up the van for like a smoke screen.
You've got to at least wonder whether that's going through his mind. He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware.
Oh, there's no... Yeah, there's no way.
Aware of the fire under the hood. One piece is flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart. I'm thinking it came from the... Well, it could be, because, I mean, where else would that supposed to be?
Where did that officer just go? What the fuck was that?
Was also creating...
What? Why did he... Where did that other officer just go?
That transmission is just...
I'm sure this guy's got it. I'm going home. I'm off the clock.
Sure. Or did he...
Oh, shit!
Central window, and is now running for it northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita.
He doesn't seem particularly fast.
Crosses the street, what he decides to do here.
He also doesn't seem like he has that much sense of urgency here. It's like a casual jog.
Another officer in the opposite direction.
Oh, he's getting winded already. Oh, boy. Oh!
Oh no, he's now on private property.
Oh, boy. Now they need a warrant. Now it's over. What the fuck?
Jumping fences. He's jumping fences, looking for a way in.
An accomplice.
Small dog down in the backyard. He's under that patio.
He's gonna go inside that house, shave his facial hair, change his clothes, and then just pretend to be somebody else. Do it that way.
Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front. Look at this. Look at this. A conference.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're beating his ass.
He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He just got in that truck. There's a dog under that truck.
Oh, the guy's got a knife on it. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa! He had it. And then he gets his fucking truck stolen. So they throw a couple punches, and then she's holding him back for some reason. If he actually did take action, like stab him or something, he could have gone to jail. Never mind. Are they going to pay for the truck though, like the city?
Look at him. A little bit of traffic, and once again, right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen.
That's a pretty good record for one day's work. 3 thefts.
That's cool.
And so far a 25-minute chase. I mean, that's a full day.
Get themselves in a position where they can bring this to an end if they can figure that out, and then there's going to be.
How did he have that much time in the house? The cops weren't far away. He ran here, and the cops chased him in cars. Are they not being fed the information that we're seeing? Because we saw him go through one house and then into another, and he stayed there for like a good 2 minutes, maybe? And then went out the front door, I'm guessing stole the keys while he was in the house, got into a fight with the homeowners, and then took the car without a single officer being nearby. Like, I feel like that's plenty of time, because the cops were right behind him. Like, you can see them go by right here. They are right here. And he ran through this, slipped, turned around, and then ran through those 2 houses. There must be like some red tape that the cops weren't able to like get over there. Like maybe I was joking, but maybe they like legitimately did need a warrant to even be around the area. I don't know. Man, this is so fucking sad. This is that guy's work vehicle. Fuck, that sucks, man. Like the guy is like he's a talented driver and like the chase is wild, but I feel so fucking bad for all the victims in here. What a shame. Shit, yikes. Yeah, he was pissed in the interview. Oh, they interviewed him? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, he had every right to be pissed. Christ. How did this start? Apparently he ran from a traffic stop. Or, no, is that what they said at the beginning? It's already been so long now, this chase has been going on. I think it was. He got stopped. I think he had stolen a vehicle, got stopped, and then sped out. He's also so lucky every driver right now is very attentive. The drivers are pulling out of his way and stopping when he's going through the red lights. He is so lucky the drivers around him are actually decent. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is making California drivers look good. Not him in particular, I'm talking about, like, the people on the road. They're able to recognize when he's coming, like, they must see him behind them, because they're actually pulling out of the way to avoid any kind of collision with them. And when he's going through the red light intersections, they are stopping. So they see him before he gets there somehow, and they're reacting well. So yeah, the California drivers, I mean, they're copping a W right now. They're looking pretty strong. If this was Florida, this man would have got hit. He would have got hit 9 times already. He probably would have got hit in the parking spot back at the townhomes. See, like, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they are able to recognize this. Like, they're actually paying a ton of attention to their surroundings here. Or that was just a crazy coincidence from this guy. now he can't shake him. It's like a Talladega Nights shake and bake situation. Dude's fucking catching his draft.
It's unbelievable. Get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue.
I feel like he has no fucking clue where he is right now. There is no rhyme or reason to his driving here.
And for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason, he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there. Another resident.
There are so many people that have like been around this now. Like I cannot imagine what seeing this must have been like, and then going home and be like, wow, I was a part of this. That Camry that he passes at minute 31, that was me. That must be so fucking crazy.
Try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job.
Oh my god, the editing here is also second to none. Real time.
So now 2 law enforcement helicopters.
Oh man, they got another department on him? Fuck, I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. We're only 34 minutes in. How? What the fuck? Like, I knew it was an hour 40, but it doesn't really register how long that is until you are actually, like, in the thick of it. That is absurd.
I think this is a shopping center at
What the fuck is the plan here? What?
This parking lot.
Surely I'll lose them in the parking lot.
This parking lot, a very busy parking lot.
It's that Super Duty? Maybe. What's happening? Oh my god, he deployed an EMP! Holy shit.
Looks like he's found himself at a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta.
This is a great opportunity for the officers here.
We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Let's widen out just a little bit, Rob. See what's waiting for him as he comes out the other end of it.
We shouldn't have widened it. That just, oh god. Oh my god. Where are they?
Back on Beverly Boulevard, westbound Beverly. Westbound Beverly Boulevard, here is and no law enforcement in sight, guys. He is slowing down a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Jump on.
Did he wait out the wanted level already? Like, what in the world? Even he's like, oh, just good. I was waiting. Hang out.
We just have to.
There's literally, they're nowhere near him. You know what? Big W to the announcer here. I can't hear the other end of the guy talking, but I'm assuming he was trying to say, like, the cop strategy is to maybe, like, cool down the scene. Keep an eye on him so that way, like, as he slows down and things settle down, then they'll swoop in. I completely agree with the announcer. This is an absolute maniac. He's already hit, like, 20 cars, broken into 2 houses, stole a man's car, well, stolen 2 cars, but stole a man's car in front of him, nearly ran over his dog. This is a guy that they absolutely should swarm to get off the streets as quickly as possible. I completely agree with the answer. This guy is a very big danger to everyone on the road right now. Imagine seeing that light from your car, thinking the rapture's fucking happening. Yeah, that light is so bright. If that shined on me when I was driving, I'd be panicking. I'd be like, my dad was right all along. There really are aliens that visit this planet.
Of that helicopter calling out his location.
Okay, there they are. They're intercepting. Oh, fuck, holy shit. There we go.
Boulevard. These are going to be LA County Sheriffs, that's correct. I think I counted at least six. At least six that I saw.
So now, I think the strategy should be to push him towards the spike trap that they're trying to set up, as opposed to just engaging in, like, a dangerous pursuit. I think it's to try and flush him towards their spike trap.
The only good news, guys, is that as far as I can tell, I can only hope, we can only cross our fingers. And
yeah, now it's a lot more predictable.
that is going to take away at least some of the risk, although everybody on the freeway is certainly going to be in his path here of destruction, as we've seen the sea.
Oh my god.
Almost guaranteed.
He almost flipped that car, holy shit.
Has already ruined several people's day, but fortunately, at least from what we can tell, does not appear.
What was that?
That's a bracket that fell off the back of that truck.
Oh. Hats off to the cameraman. This was a huge, like, this is real time, by the way. He was able to see that fly off and then zoom in on it, and then still keep up with the chase. Good for him. I was very curious what flew off there as well. I thought he started, like, firing missiles like a James Bond truck or something. It was like a little torpedo or something. Don't sell yourself short.
Not sure what that
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Jeepers.
Over the median and now continuing after missing that cross traffic. Just
holy shit.
undercover people at the intersection. Look at that.
Oh, damn. They had the right read, but the wrong spot. Amen, brother. Ooh! Pinballed there for a minute.
He was trying to evade that deputy, and he was coming up right behind him in the oncoming lanes of traffic, but really, what can he do? I mean, he's just...
Yeah, you can't just, like, head-on collision. Yeah. That's be a terrible option. Just imagine the officer's like on the radio. This one's for my country boys. Fucking head-on collides with him. Leans back with a smile on his face.
Just takes your breath away with every intersection that he blows through.
Fucking action movie scene.
Here in Hacienda Heights, we are up. It looks
like cul-de-sac.
This is scary. Cul-de-sac.
Uh-oh.
With this suspect, and you guys know, and our viewers
know. The raid boss is cornered.
Already rammed into several vehicles, including deputy vehicles, and they're right through, almost missing them, and now...
that, okay.
Neighborhood where there are about a half an hour.
Oh! Okay, that's... I disagree with the statement about the boxing in. I think they had a better opportunity to box him in before that point. That was just a really good shooting the gap from him. That one wasn't even on the officers. I think they just waited too long to try and box him in. They had a much better opportunity to do that further back. But then that guy really fucked him in the face with that one. Fucking squeezed a stinker in there. He is making this pickup truck look like it's a smart car. I don't know how he's able to fit through these small gaps and these small holes here. It's wild.
And about a dozen black and whites.
Yeah, probably. I know.
That tire, I think his back left tire is
oh, he lost his tire.
There you see more sparks. Actually, look at the front.
Oh, is it the bumper?
Not sparks.
That might not be the tires. Oh no, it's the tires. Yep.
By the way, this is not the first time we've seen this in this pursuit. Last time. There's no way.
happened to the announcer there? What did he swallow water and go down the wrong pipe? What was this noise? Listen to this.
This pursuit. Last time. Yeah, there's no way.
It's like a little balloon letting air out. Also, how is there 40 minutes still? To circle back, they're doing everything by the book. I'm gonna say maybe this is one of those moments where an officer comes in, slaps it down, and says, "It's time we bend our own rules, Chief." And he's like, "Alright, give me your badge and your gun, you're off the case." And then he gets the job done. Because the only reason this hasn't been more of a catastrophe is because this guy's somehow been able to avoid hitting most people, most cars, and most things. And that's just a legitimate miracle. This protocol could have had so many problems if this driver was a little worse than he is. He should have been caught fucking 50 minutes ago. Like, this, I don't know how effective this protocol is, to be honest. Surely there's got to be some other way. Yeah, it can't really break. Oh boy, oh boy. Yep, it's all crumbling. Alright, there we go.
Into a gas station, folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda, into a gas pump.
This has to be where it ends. There's no way.
Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this. Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to wind out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck. Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment.
So I will say I did know that they shot him. He doesn't die. He survives the shooting. I did know that happened. I knew it ultimately ended like that. I just didn't know how we ever got to that point. So how long does it stay in this standstill? Okay, then they eventually get him out and arrest him.
Now, this has come to an end, guys. I hate to tell you, but well, I'm happy to see.
Nah, you don't have to put the mask on. Man, I had a lot of fun. It's a real shame that it's over now. I hate to say it. Wait, no, it's good. What a crazy fucking chase. Okay, so it wasn't a full hour 40, it was about an hour 12. That's still absurd.
You're actually right there, right next to me, so I got it, and I just started looking, I was like, man, you gotta get out of my house, I'm gonna stop you like right now, man.
It all began in Anaheim just before 5.
What? He refused to leave the area. Well, let's check that out in real time. Let's see how stern this refusal was to leave the area. I'm so curious here. Because it looks like he gets hit, and then it is the second the officers show up on the scene, arrested.
Into a gas station.
Okay, so that's his car's now just been hit again.
Into a gas pump.
So his car's been hit twice.
He's gonna try and get out probably. Deadly force is being employed at this.
So he's still there. He hasn't been arrested yet. Now he's being arrested.
They are stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. But that front left.
It's been a matter of seconds. Actual seconds. Yikes. That's fucking trash. That's some straight garbage right there. That guy did nothing wrong and just gets arrested for getting hit twice. He got an injury so he can sue. He absolutely should. That's so fucked up. Oh my god, I'd be so tight. My car just got hit. Oh my god, my car just got hit again. What the fuck is happening? I'm processing information. Okay, honey, what do I do? The cops are here, they're shooting. Do I pull out and run, or is that gonna look suspicious? I don't know what to do. Holy fuck, they're opening my door. Oh my god, I'm being arrested. It's been 20 seconds. Like, they want him to literally be like a speedrunner to immediately make this decision instantly in an intensely stressful situation after being hit twice out of nowhere. That is outrageous. Oh yeah, and apparently they roughed him up too, which you could kind of see, which I said was really fucking weird because they threw him on the ground and like aggressively handcuffed the shit out of him. What must have happened is they got confused on who they were actually chasing, and for some reason assumed it was this car. I have no other explanation for why that would have even happened remotely. Because even if they were out there just to like fuck things up, they have a perfect target with the guy who's just gone on an hour-long pursuit, a chase. They wouldn't even need to rough up this guy. They have someone they can go beat the shit out of. That makes no sense. I think that's the only explanation. They didn't want to look dumb. So they tried to come up with some kind of justification for roughing this guy up. But I think the real reason was they got confused on who they were actually chasing. It'd been over an hour. It spanned so much distance that they just simply forgot what the car or suspect looked like. So the first person they saw when they arrived at the scene, because keep in mind, those people that arrested him, those cops, they showed up so late, they were probably so out of it, they just fucked this guy up thinking that this was a suspect. That's the only thing I can make sense of. They didn't get confused. I see no other reason why they would have. I see people keep saying racism. They had no idea this guy's race when they got there. They literally ripped the first guy out of the car they saw. I don't think race came into play at all. They legitimately showed up and ripped this man out of his car. He's not following order. Yeah, that's just a dog shit take. I think real time it was 20 seconds from the second time his car gets hit. That's 20 seconds of pure panic. Instantaneous chaos. 1 second you are parked with your family, next second you've been hit by a pickup truck, and then you get hit again by the same pickup truck after a cop gets hit. You're fucking stunned. You're not processing things normally. 100%. He gets out, he's confused, he's trying to make sense of what's happening, and then he goes to get back in, probably to leave, which I think would be the logical thing to do. That would probably be most people's thought process, like, holy shit, they're shooting, I'm gonna leave. And then that's when they throw him down. That is absolutely just big cop L. I don't think there's any excuse. But there's actually no time for him to not even follow orders. It is 20 seconds from the time his car gets hit the second time. Actual 20 real-world seconds. He's getting arrested right here, and the second time he gets hit was right here. Well, a little before that. But yeah, roughly like 20 seconds. Have they released anything about the driver? Because I didn't see anything pop up about him. They let him go for being a Dallas Cowboys fan. He suffered enough. Oh, that is rough. That is rough.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and YouTube Music Premium. A whole lot.
They were chasing him down Ontario Avenue when he pulled into the gas station, and again,
Chris is back in the hot seat, casting yet another chase. Good to see you, Chris. I also would just like to point out real quick, breaking news streaming now. They actually do treat this like a legitimate sport. That's wild. There's tossing the chase. I know.
Heavily tinted windows, you really can't see what's inside. And
So when that happens, I'll just go full cam.
Whether there were other passengers inside, potentially even a child or a baby. You have no idea. We hear about these stories so often where somebody carjacks a vehicle with innocent people inside the car. Again, we have to remind you, this is a pickup truck that was at the gas station, presumably being filled with gas, so we have to assume that we're working with a full tank of gas in that pickup truck. A very dangerous situation, a lot of unknowns. And like I said, that all of that information leads me to believe that they are going to dedicate more resources to this, because the suspect behind the wheel here is obviously very dangerous, must be taken off the road. We've already seen some of that erratic driving. You can see him doing still 100 miles per hour in light traffic, but that's going to change here, of course, the further west we get on the 91 freeway, 105 miles per hour.
Man, this thing really cruises, Jesus Christ.
You're right. You're right. So we're coming up on Anaheim Hills, covering a lot of real estate in a short amount of time here, even using the shoulder to get around whatever traffic is in his way here. Again, he is on a two-lane express side of the 91 freeway, the number 1 and 2 straddling that single dotted white line there. I mean, this is incredible. That is an accurate speed. We're pushed all the way in here. He is doing about a buck to maybe even 110 miles per hour here. So really dangerous. We can't score that enough. Just a dangerous.
Prime freaky.
But at these speeds, we say this all the time, you would much rather see it on the freeway than some of the erratic driving just that we saw in a few minutes on surface streets. If this gets off the worry what kind of damage you can do on surface streets. So if they can keep him on the freeway, that'd be great. But for the time being, they are not even in the vicinity, and you can see the moves that he is doing here. I mean, this is very dangerous, very erratic driving. Almost hit that car right there, cutting people off, and he doesn't even have any police behind him. No lights and sirens. He is just booking it at, just going as fast as that truck will travel, I think, with the helicopters overhead.
Not sure yet, Finn. It depends. Maybe we'll learn.
Yeah, we're dealing with a lot of unconfirmed information. Obviously, we're speculating.
Where's this one taking place? Do you need to ask?
You have to wonder whether the person
it's LA.
in their right state of mind. Are they under the influence?
That's where like every chase happens now.
Or is this a larger crime spree?
Driving in LA right now is like driving in Spy Kids 3D. It's all just like a giant fucking race.
To get around the very few cars in his way, they're not really even in his way, but he is just about to off-road here to get around the few cars that there are in those express lanes. For some reason, he doesn't want to pull over to the right here. Again, he's got the whole freeway to himself. Why he's using that shoulder, I have no idea. But again, the information that we have received from police is that this was a road rage incident that resulted in a hit and run. And our assignment desk did get some information that this may also involve a robbery. So, again, this could be part of a larger crime spree, or this could just be, well, I think at this point it's fair to say this is a crime spree, because now when you see somebody daring enough and brazen enough to carjack somebody in the middle of the day like that at a gas station, get away from the cops. Obviously, this is somebody with probably, and we can't say this for sure, obviously, but probably already.
Yeah, no, I already know. I already know. When that happens, I'll go full cam, or just skip ahead of it. Wait, he stole the truck and he's driving.
Those main lanes are all
I know.
So now he has to use those express lanes. The main lanes have backed up quickly. That traffic that's there is barely moving. He's still doing 100 miles per hour past all of those people as he approaches the 55 freeway. That's part of the reason that the freeway is moving. It's also a little bit of a up here, so he is going against traffic. Again, a bulk of that rush hour traffic is coming eastbound. He is going westbound, but you're so right. The further west he gets, the heavier traffic is going to get, and obviously the priority is to end this somehow. But right now, I don't see how.
Is Brian Ringo?
Position.
Is he going somewhere? I don't know what his plan is. I'll wager a guess he doesn't have a plan. So I don't think he's necessarily trying to make it to like Lester's shop or anything. He's just driving off pure instinct and panic.
Gets to the southbound side of the 55 freeway.
Thanks, Horison Compton.
I would have expected CHP to be the first people to arrive.
Okay, time to go full cam. I'll take Chris's job for a minute and tell you what happens here. I know that it's around this point. Yep. What happens is the driver slows down, leans out of the window, and fires a fucking machine gun at the police behind him. So he leans out and fires what I believe it's just like an assault rifle. That's what it looks like at the cops. And then he speeds off again.
Rifle that just came out that driver's side window, shooting back at those units. He just shot in the direction of those law enforcement units. That is believed to be Corona PD. I can't confirm that. That's believed to be Corona.
Right around a ton of just cars everywhere. Ton of very, very not good. This is not a good guy, if you can believe that.
South side of the freeway here. You have better eyes on the driver's side, but guys, we are dealing with, obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, we are dealing with a major, major criminal behind the...
You're right, you are, Chris. A major criminal indeed. I would be inclined to agree with you there. I'd even go as far as to call this guy just a downright jerk. Pardon my French. I'll say it.
And coming at him, now he is. Look at this. Is he wearing a uniform? Is he wearing a uniform? I can't tell. Or is it maybe a sports jersey?
But what uniform would this be?
200 yards.
What?
Turn left.
I don't think he's wearing a uniform, Chris.
Turn left.
I also don't even think it's a jersey. I think it's just like a normal shirt with some kind of brand on it.
Turn around.
A civilian uniform. Yeah, I don't know what uniform this would be. I don't know what Chris thought he saw there. Thought he was like some kind of decorated National Guard or something, I guess. I have no clue what he thought he saw in that one, but that just looks like normal attire.
Sport, maybe it's okay, it's just a t-shirt. Okay. I thought I saw an arm patch there, excuse me. Yeah,
Okay.
Caught me off guard there. Obviously an older gentleman with a goatee wearing a baseball cap.
Man, is that wait, what the fuck? Chris, I think I know who this is. Isn't this, the guy from Orange County Choppers?
Yeah,
Fuck is his name? Oh, man, wait, wow. That looks, it actually was like shockingly close to that guy. What is his name? I can't remember it now. That goatee is iconic, and he's wearing a backwards cap, too. Here, what's his name?
Turn around.
I just get a bunch of pictures of him, I don't get his name. What is it? Chat, what is it?
Turn sharp left.
It's not fucking Fred Durst, don't be ridiculous. Fred Durst would never do this. Well, not like the Orange County Chopper guy would, though. I'm trying to find his name. I'm typing Orange County Chopper's main guy. Paul John Teetle. Tell me this doesn't look somewhat close.
400 yards. Turn left.
I might be onto something here. I'm no like crack shot investigator, but I tell you there's something fishy afoot here.
Turn around.
Caught me off guard there. Obviously an older gentleman with a goatee wearing a baseball cap, and it's maybe a sports jersey or a t-shirt that he's wearing with that gun in his lap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's got a gun in his
Oh,
lap.
he is wearing a jersey though. You were right about that, Chris.
The driver rolling down the window, taking his AirPods out.
What the fuck
trying
is
to
happening
communicate
here?
With another driver. Looks like he's asking for directions. He's asking for directions.
What the fuck?
Just off of the 55 freeway, and it looks
What?
like he's trying to figure out where he is or where.
What the fuck? This is real life. If you showed me that in a movie, I wouldn't believe you. Wow.
Where he's going. There are going to be multiple agencies now that are going to
Crazy
be
tier 1
working
already said red.
here in the
Pro,
very short order.
Woodchuck,
Put this to
and
an end.
veteran,
You're talking
anti-road.
about Riverside County Sheriff. You're talking about Orange County Sheriffs. You're talking about Anaheim PD, Corona PD, the California Highway.
Hey, buddy, how can I escape the police? Oh yeah, you just go up right there. There's a paint shop you can park in and you'll lose all your stars.
It was just too
Damn.
bad. It happened too fast. We did not get a good glimpse at the pursuing officers there, but it appeared to be, from what I'm being told, a Corona PD officer that pulled in behind this pickup truck, and as it came to a stop in the middle of the transition, turn onto, I think that's going to put him, is that onto the freeway, Rob? I can't tell. Is that it's a freeway entrance. Going to put him back onto the westbound side of the 91. He wants to get back onto the freeway. That's going to be the westbound 91 freeway. Driver's side window needs rolled up now, guys.
Thanks for that. Is this live right now? No, it ended an hour ago. I was getting tagged in it while I was lifting, and I got kind of the cliff notes.
Not sure if you want this information right now.
That's a great name.
They will stop at nothing. I think that's
I like it, Jay.
at this point, even though we don't see any
Thanks for some sunray.
in the picture just yet. That's going to change in the next few minutes. They have to work together and triangulate and catch
More toss at
up.
28:30.
Despite all the
Thank you.
traffic, but that is going to change. You're going to see lots of units pursuing this truck. They will even start performing traffic breaks to shut down the freeway if they have to. I'm being told as he shot back at that Corona PD
Thanks
officer,
for 5 minutes. Slice and research dingus.
fired back at the pickup truck. Now you saw that close up through the driver's side there. It certainly appeared that he was not injured, but there were bullets flying in his direction. So a shootout there on the transition. Corona PD firing their weapons
There's a
back.
joke in Kuala.
Officer involved shooting. They stopped and he kept going again at triple digit speeds, just as he's doing right now in the HOV lane. We again are on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. I don't see any. In fact, Rob, can you pull out? There might be one or two. That is going to be. Dan, help me out here. Is that an unmarked CHP unit? That might be an unmarked. Let's go ahead. Show me the white SUV really quick. White SUV. That's a. I think that's a supervisor, right? That would be a CHP.
No, that's a road, Chris.
If I'm not mistaken. Under the freeway. It could be a K9 or either a supervisor. In any case, that's the white SUV. You see that? That's CHP. There's another black unmarked unit that's behind him. So a couple of unmarked units, and then I think I saw a black and white behind them. I'm sorry, there's a lot happening up here, guys. But from what I've counted, at least 3 units with their lights and sirens going.
Why is he running?
2 of them look like
He stole the car, shot at police officers, and now he's just desperate to try and get away. That's why he's running.
One of that may have even been a K9 unit. In any event, they are not pulling back. They are a little bit behind them. Look at this, pulling right up on this person in the HOV lane. Still looking for a way to squeeze through here. Slowing down with the traffic. It looks like he doesn't really have anywhere to go. Traffic's not exceptionally heavy. It's like moderate traffic right now.
There's a comment with timestamps for every toss. Oh, good, that's
really has
helpful.
nowhere to go with that center divider there. So
Oh, but this is spoilers for the other shit. I just need to avoid the toss stuff. Running never works, why would he do that? He's obviously not very smart. Like, you have to be pretty fucking dumb to try. And you have to be even dumber to shoot at police. He's a prime Tyrone. There's some Peter. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats, Wood. Thanks, you said Timmy. Why does it still say suspect? It reminds me of what I read today, where Chris Brown picked up, or not Chris Brown, Travis Scott picked up a fan's phone and threw it, and it was videoed the entire way of Travis Scott picking the phone and throwing it, and they still said allegedly through the phone, even though you can see it. It's verified, it's confirmed, but you still have to say suspect or alleged, which I think is very silly.
Are probably not on the list.
It was Chris Brown? No. I mean, this isn't that important to pause it for, but no, you're thinking of something different. This actually happened twice. Chris Brown was giving a lap dance to a woman on stage who wouldn't stop being on her phone, so then after he was fucking dry thrusting his butthole on her leg, he picked up her phone and threw it. But Travis Scott was in the headlines today because during one of his sets, he took some fan's phone that was recording and threw it. It's two different instances. Here, I'll pull up the Travis Scott one. And I guess it's a assault lawsuit because of it. Okay. Two different cases, but within 24 hours of each other, so I understand why most people would be getting it confused. Thank you for sub spear. Appreciate it. Very similar, curious. That's old, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if it's old, but it just broke today.
And obviously, we have no idea how exactly it's going to come to an end, but the behavior that we are seeing here is, let's just say, next level.
Okay.
By the way, we are dealing with multiple.
Let me know when I'm getting close to one, just in case I lose track of time.
This truck. So, despite the information that we received about the
thanks for watching audio. Appreciate that.
That would be a serious enough charge that would warrant a lot of law enforcement, no doubt. But if there was another robbery involved or whatever else, it certainly would make a lot of sense because there was already 2 helicopters overhead when we were hearing about this pursuit. It included Riverside County Sheriff and Ontario PD. Ontario is nowhere near here. So for Ontario to come down to Corona, that raises lots of questions. Corona PD involved...
Did it just toss because of the gunfire? Yeah.
After their units have been fired at, and CHP, before he carjacked this vehicle, was already on the way out via ground and air units with their airplane to continue monitoring this pursuit. So he has had a lot of eyes on him for the last hour or so, and obviously things have only ramped up since then. So again, the backstory here is going to be...
What if he found that rifle in the car after stealing it? It wouldn't change it. It's not like the rifle itself started shooting at the officers. It doesn't have a mind of its own, like Soul Eater or anything.
Or at least quite serious. In any event, we find ourselves still on the 91 freeway, hugging that HOV limit, slowing down when he has to. Doesn't have a whole lot of pavement to play with in terms of that left shoulder, but the freeway is going to start to slow down. If he stays on the 91, or even if he takes the, let's see, he's coming up.
Is recent prophecy?
I want to say he's coming up on the 5, right? Yeah, he's coming up on the 5 freeway. That'll be a big decision for him. He might commit to the 91, which I think if he stays in that lane.
This is a new one. Just happened an hour ago, yeah.
I saw that, so I think he still has the option of staying on the 91 or getting off and getting onto the 5 freeway. He's over the goal line, thinking about switching over, and I think pushing on that sign right there. So if he stays on the left side, if he stays in that left lane, that'll put him on the 91, right side onto the 5. He's staying left, taking the left lane onto the 91, so staying on the 91 westbound, where traffic is
Tier 1 Gallon,
lighter,
or Delima,
for the next couple of miles.
The resub Soma. Cameraman better be getting paid well. Well, Cameraman and Chris, they're a great team. They work really well together. The coverage they provide of car chases is like Super Bowl level.
I mean, you know, just with the knowledge of the high caliber weapon that he's got in his lap there, you just, and the way he's willing to use it, if he's willing to fire at police officers, he's willing to fire at anybody who gets in his way. And that's why, as you guys are talking about, it's so dangerous to be anywhere near this.
Crazy reset, feed, and a bungee.
At the very least, they can get more units to shut
Tier
down the
1's
freeway.
Scuba.
That would be the idea. I mean, that, from my perspective, would be the number one thing that they should be doing is shutting down the freeway. I will leave them to make that call, leave it to them. But right now, I don't see, even those other CHP units that we saw, they have fallen.
The resub squared in the
these ridiculous speeds.
And yeah, I'm very excited for Wulong. There's the gift sub ethereal. Okay, hold on. We're about to come up to the next toss moment, so let me just skip by it. Oh, no, never mind. Wrong one. This is him just barely. It wasn't him firing, this is him barely missing this red car.
Oh, really? I mean, this is a top-heavy vehicle, as you obviously know, and he is taking some of these lane changes really, really fast. So he is obviously very agitated.
It's 28,
His
yeah.
adrenaline must be through the roof.
Thanks for resetting, boy.
There's Artesia Boulevard, looks like. Getting off at Artesia.
You hear about the car chase? Yeah, I've heard about it.
Red light, through the light, somebody going in oncoming lanes of traffic, westbound Artesia Boulevard, coming up to another red light with lots of cross traffic, going through the red light again in the wrong lanes. He's going the wrong way on Artesia Boulevard.
Oh, you know those horns are ripping at him.
Continuing westbound Artesia.
He's got to be so embarrassed.
Guys, what we don't see here
The ultimate shame.
law enforcement yet. None of them were able to get off the freeway with them. We have not seen any law enforcement for several minutes. This is so scary.
Next to the resub Nano. I think so. I'm pretty sure I've seen that one, Nano. I'm surprised he hasn't been shot by another driver.
You can't
Man, what? Why would he? It's not like they know that this guy's a criminal. It's not like they put out an APB over the fucking radio where it hijacked every car's system and just blasted, be on the lookout for a black pickup truck. Open fire on them if you can.
Perhaps a different agency can't confirm that. Another black and white behind him. Look at him doing 90 miles per hour on surface streets here.
There's a tier 1 machine from the 15 subs Loser Cruiser. Thank you for that.
Another red light here.
Appreciate that. Thank you,
Turn
Cruiser.
around and go through. Watch this. He's coming up to the crosswalk and now inching his way through here, slowing down for the cross traffic and continuing westbound Artesia with those units behind him.
I'm a big spin. Oh, Jesus. There's a prime philo.
This might be the worst time of the day to see this happening. I mean,
yeah, this is terrifying with how many people are walking around.
Next door, as he said, people coming home from work. The streets are obviously very busy. We haven't seen a whole lot of pedestrian traffic here, but he is putting so many lives in danger. And I just worry about what happens when he comes to another stop. If he feels threatened, or if he stops the vehicle once again, his options are going to be limited. But he's the one with the gun, and so, you know. forget about it. I mean, he's slowing down for some intersections and blowing right through others. It just takes one wrong move if you have cross traffic coming through.
Some taco.
So look at this, threading the double yellow line into oncoming lanes of Artesia Boulevard again, just trying to get past the couple of vehicles here. It's not even like a big traffic jam. He is just.
Yeah, he's just a fucking idiot. What was that? What the fuck was that? This guy is just an absolute maniac. I can't believe it. Oh my god.
I mean, my mind immediately goes to the wild and crazy chase we covered in Fullerton just a few months ago.
There's a tier 1 SE in the prime table.
How that one ended, a much different situation, but still, I mean, that was one where we literally saw 3 carjackings in one afternoon in one pursuit. So, you know, this guy's looking at people biking across the street here. He's taking a left turn.
3 carjackings in one afternoon.
Southbound side of Woodruff Avenue. Southbound side of Woodruff.
I can't even say I'm surprised.
Let me just get off of our TG here. He made a wild left there, and when we can, we'll pull back.
We saw that one.
It
wasn't 3. The one we watched had 2, unless one of them was off stream.
Looks of it, I would say, not yet. Look at this.
There's the van. There's only. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a whole group of kids crossing.
Holy shit.
Out here. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. Let's just.
Oh, he's gonna try and fucking inch his way through.
A slow flip here. Lets the kids cross and just keeps going. Nobody here has any idea.
What the fuck?
Or what is going on inside that pickup truck. Please just keep going. Please just keep going. He's stopping. He's stopping. He's trying to maybe.
That is. If I was watching this live, I would have been panicking.
A bunch of things now. There they are. They've caught up now. A whole different story. As they're gonna. Okay. So the first question I have, and Rob will help me out with this when he can. I want to, and with the help of our site desk,
classic Yeti in the prime diesel.
What other agencies are involved here? Because, like I said earlier, there are going to be numerous agencies, as there likely were right there, just at that intersection alone. A whole bunch of different agencies certainly were in Cerritos' jurisdiction. So Cerritos, that was actually Corona and Anaheim still. I'm being told still Corona and Anaheim, still the primary agencies here that have managed to catch up with him here in Cerritos. Now to turn on to
this guy's making a pickup look like a Ferrari.
Yeah. South Street. Turn on
this pickup is much faster than I would have expected.
These guys is that there were about at least a half a dozen
Mikey.
They will be in a position now to mitigate whatever we are about to see here. But here he is.
This is a fucking wild chase. He has spent more time in the wrong lane than he has in the right one.
Those units are gonna. What are the options?
Oh my god.
What are the options for these units? They are ready for anything, but how do they strategize to bring this to an end any quicker than we see any other chase? Because this guy has to be taken off the road.
So this is also one of the. Okay, hold on. I didn't know if you this thing up because I know he shoots again. I know no one gets hit. I don't want to take any chances here. Okay, I think that's the end of that. Okay, yeah. There's Richard Donatello. Okay. There's Resub Sid from the Prime Flamboyant and Resub Ryan.
Those officers.
Police should use grapple hooks. I actually said that like a day ago. They should have these kind of almost twisted metal-like vehicles where it shoots out like a grappling harpoon or something, like almost a Batman device, into the back of it, and they just reel it in. That's what I said. That shit would be incredible. They shoot nets. I've never seen that, so I don't know what that's referring to.
Lakewood, and you start to see a little bit of smoke coming from the brakes as a hard brake there as he came up on that intersection. So a little bit too hard. You saw a little bit of smoke emanating, and yet now he's continuing through through Del Amo, rather.
He's recent Mr. 98.
Northbound Bellflower through all of these red lights, hoping to lose those.
Because this is one of the very few chases where I completely understand why the authorities haven't been able to stop him yet. He's not only heavily armed, but it's heavily populated, the areas he's going through, so they can't pit maneuver him. They can't engage in a shootout because there's too many potential victims that are just getting hit in crossfire. They really can't do anything there. I totally get it. They can't spike trap him because they can't catch up to him and get ahead of him, and they probably still hit other cars in the crossfire with it. Like, their options are super limited. This one I totally get.
He was able to see those officers from the position where he shot that gun. That was fairly close range. Certainly hoping the best for those officers. We're continuing through another major